Okay, so hi Dheeraj, thanks so much for agreeing to have this discussion with me.
My
Basically,
pleasure.
I've known part of your journey so far as an international student in the UK, and it's really been an interesting journey for you, and I think it's one that would benefit others to hear about the successes that you've already had, and you're not even a graduate yet, so I can imagine
No,
how far you'll go. So
yeah.
if you'd like to just introduce yourself, just tell us a bit about what you're studying, why you came to the UK to do your degree, and yeah, just over to you.
Yeah. So I'm Dheeraj Chavla. I'm a business studies and finance student at Edinburgh Napier University. And I decided to study internationally in the UK mainly due to the fact that there are a lot of opportunities there. And also, I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to be able to attain an internationally recognized degree while learning about new cultures, new people, gaining new friends, as well as gaining various new work experiences. And I currently work as a procurement officer for the Scottish Courts and Tribunal Service, where I do mainly contract development tasks, but I also support a range of contract management activities as well.
Great, thanks very much. And so, what would you say the most challenging thing has been for you so far with navigating your career in a UK context?
The most challenging thing was probably navigating job searches in an unfamiliar job market.
Mhm.
I was unsure about the types of jobs available, as well as the process of um, approaching and applying and securing them as well. But again, I reminded myself I'm here to learn as well as challenge myself. So by working with my university's work placement team and careers advisory team, I was able to gain a better understanding of the labor market of the UK and how to approach navigating it successfully.
Mhm. Yeah, and to what extent would you say the UK labour market differs to your home labour market?
Um, so I'm from Curacao, a small island with a small population. So first of all, jobs are very competitive here. So because there are less people and less jobs, you would see that there are lots of people applying for the same job. However, this is at the time it was my perspective that it was competitive. When I reached the UK, I realized that there could be about hundreds of people applying for the same job.
Mhm.
So my perspective shifted from going from a small island to a large country.
Yeah, and you seem to have done quite well so far.
Thank you.
Um, and so, what would you say the main barriers are that international students face when looking for jobs or placements in the UK?
Um, Talking about my experience, it was mainly mental barriers that I faced caused by external events like Brexit and COVID-19. It was very difficult staying motivated when there was so much uncertainty as to what the future would look like.
Mhm.
Would I be going back to my country? Would I be staying in the UK? Would I even get a job? I was very unsure, but I still persevered. I reminded myself about the long term goals I had and why I came to the UK in the first place. It was then maintaining that positive attitude throughout and continuing the job hunt to overcome this
Mhm. So perseverance, yeah.
perseverance. Yeah.
And where do you think internationals can go wrong with trying to get opportunities in the UK, whether it's placements or jobs? So where do you think um, the kind of downfalls are?
I would say focusing only on your studies there during their university duration and leaving gaining work experience until after completing their degree. So there are tons of work experience opportunities that you can gain during your time at university. And this does not necessarily mean only jobs or paid jobs. It could range from leadership positions at societies or even volunteering. So every experience develops your competencies, and that is something employers really like to see.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think you're right there with the breadth of experience and tapping into opportunities that are very easily accessible to you? Like, you say university, and it sounds like you reached out for the support that was available, and it's on your doorstep, and
Exactly.
slightly different times now where you're not maybe on campus. However, there's still, the university platforms and all that, the different departments. So it sounds like you really make the most, you're making the most of those. And like you say,
Yeah.
it's a good strategy. Um, okay, so what strategies would you say that you adopted when trying to secure your placement?
Um, First of all, I took full advantage of the advantages of the career services my university offered. So not only did I attend the career fairs, networking events, and employability sessions, but on a regular basis, I had sessions with you, my careers advisor at the time, to develop my CV, cover letters, and practice mock interviews, which really helped me for when I would approach a job. So the thing with the UK, I realized also is that there are multiple stages to a job, to securing a job. So there would be a competency-based interview, and then there would be an assessment center, for example. So it would just be learning about that, and every time I would be successful or even fail at a stage, I would come back to my careers department and evaluate what could I do better next time. So when I received any knockbacks or rejections, I learned from my mistakes, stayed motivated, and continued applying for more jobs. um, and even after the interview, I would ask for feedback, and when I got rejected, so that I can improve my applications or interview next time.
Yeah, and that's kind of how we met, wasn't it? So you sought that support, and it was the mock interviews that we did, and you really took on the feedback, and you internalized it, and you came back and you implemented the feedback, and it was so impressive to see, your journey there. And yeah, you came across hurdles and challenges, and you were unsuccessful with some interviews, and some you got to the final stages, and then you didn't quite make it, but you just kept going, and your ability to take on that feedback was really impressive. And you putting in the effort and meeting me halfway was quite
Yeah,
significant for your success. Yeah.
it was.
You
Yeah.
did very well. So um and so what would you say like your life motto is at the moment?
My life motto: take advantage of every opportunity present and always give your 100%.
Mhm.
So, to any international students listening, recognize your strengths and be confident. Hard work always pays off in the end, one way or another, and I am sure you can do it.
That's great advice. Yeah. And especially like you say in these times, and things are even more competitive than they usually are. And yeah, persevere and overcome the challenges. And like you say, for you, it was like kind of mental challenges that you had, like emotional, trying to just
Yeah.
have that emotional strength. And for other people, it can be different challenges. But yeah, your motto sounds a good one. Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Is there any other piece of advice that you would offer to internationals in the UK at the moment?
Um, I would just say there are lots of opportunities in the UK. Just take them. They're from societies, even just participating in it at first, and then perhaps trying to gain a leadership position. There are so many volunteering opportunities that are present. So just take advantage of them, and you will be able to develop competencies which you can show in interviews to employers, and they will be impressed with these things.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time again, Dheeraj. You're a busy
Thank you,
guy, so
Bianca.
really, really appreciate it. And yeah, if anyone wants to get in touch with you, are you okay if they can contact you through LinkedIn or?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
super happy to help anyone.
great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.